Hey everyone, before I start, I wanted to update you on these little guys. I did not film these, so don't go searching for a video because I don't have one. They're black and white and no silicone. I did resin them and the resin turned out perfect. So it turns out I really don't hate resin. I hate resin over silicone. So they were originally going to be coasters, but I kind of like them as little paintings on little easels. So that's another one. And then right there. And there. I just love how those turned out. So let me get these out of the way somewhere safe so I don't break them. And this is the string pour. When I ask people what I should do, it doesn't look very good. Let's see if it's very shiny. Gosh, if I turn the light, no, it's just real shiny, so it's hard to see. But it's really pretty. So there's that. The shine does not look that great. And this one, it is on a thin canvas. This one, since the canvas is lower quality, I am selling this one for $40. I'm not going to list it in my Etsy store, but if you're interested, give me a holler. You know where to find me. And then I want to show you the Lazy Susan. It's beautiful, and I wasn't so sure about it, but I didn't prime it, and there's a seam of some type. I don't know if just a tiny bit of paint wood warped, but the rest of it is so gorgeous. I love it. I mean, it is just stunning. Think what that's going to look like under resin. Just like smoke. So, I mean, it's a bummer that I have that little seam, but, you know, I'll have resin on it. And, you know, it's what I always say. It just means the machine didn't make it. So, I think that's going to be like my new saying. It just means the machine didn't make it. So let me get this situated. These are my new bars I don't like because they are not strong. But they will work with what I'm doing. Hopefully. Well, we'll see, actually. Alright, so I'm going to make some more of those coasters. These two I finished with Mod Podge. These two are not. The black and white ones, you know what, I guess I'm going to take these two off and I'll just move them as I go so that you can see. There we go. I wonder if I should get you in. Nah, I won't get you in closer. I forgot. I remember when I used to do that, and then there was a lady who said that this would bounce, that like when I put it in the tray, and that it affected her. Now I am trying to remember if it was sight or hearing. I don't know, but I forgot that I wasn't going to do that anymore. No. Bring my water. So, the black and white ones, I did do Mod Podge, but I also did not like my first pour on a couple of them. Like I did 3 of them and then I did the black and white. And after I did the black and white, It was so pretty, I wanted them all black and white. So I wiped off the rest, and in the process of wiping off the rest, the Mod Podge broke down, and I scrubbed that off. So basically those were poured without primer. So I'm going to do white. I think I'm going to do if I want to just do 2 colors, because I was thinking 2 colors and then so I'd have 4 different colors. Let's see. So let's do, red, alizarin red. Let's do, let's do cerulean. That one's just water only. Let's do this one. It has some Floetrol in it. Boy, I thought this was going to be really easy. Orange? I like orange, but I don't know how. Yellow. And green, because those might be cool, like framed. All right. So these were all mixed with Floetrol and water. So I've got phthalo green, Artist Loft Deep Yellow, Liquitex Basic Alizarin Crimson, and Grumbacher Cerulean Blue. What's really interesting is look at this difference. So this is the Grumbacher, and then this is the Artist Loft. And I have never had it so different. Let me stir this to give you more of a... I have never seen paint brands be so different with the same color. Look at that. Those are not even close to the same color. I was really shocked. So, anyhow, I just found that very interesting. Oh, wait, so this is Artist Loft Cerulean Blue. Okay, even more of a comparison. And then this is Liquitex Basic. So, all 3 of those are different. These 2 are closer, but what the hell's with this one? I don't get it. I don't understand. So, anywho, no, that's not the right lid. Ah. So now that I'm done with that, discussing, oh, you know what? I'm gonna try and remember to wipe down my white lid. This is my jug of white. So much easier than lifting that paint jug all the time though. So this is, oh my gosh, why can't I think today? I'm just going to show you the can because I can't think. Dutch Boy, just latex paint. This one's actually in semi-gloss. Usually I use satin. What about semi-gloss just to see if you can tell a difference? And so far that answer would be no. I am stirring, 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 stirring. No silicone in any of these. Boy. This one really separated. I suppose it could have been a week or more since I've used this one though. Because I made up a bunch and then I went out of town. I'm cleaning those off. And every time I use these sticks, I like to tell you how much I love them, because I do. They are awesome. And they've got the pointy edge, the pointy side, which is great for removing paint clods. And I've just been wiping and reusing and wiping and reusing. They're kind of slippery. They're kind of like a coating on them, which makes them real easy to wipe off. Okay, yeah, so I was thinking these four could be cool, somehow framed, and then maybe the whole thing done in resin. I had that in mind with the others. Like I have something in my head. It's not quite a shadow box. I often have things in my head. Now I'm just going to use these little 2-ounce cups. These do have lids, but since I moved on to the 5-ounce, I don't really use them. Woo. So I did a variety of techniques with the other. Some were just flipped, then I would add a little bit of white, and so yeah, let's just flip it. Oh, it's sliding right off. I taped up the backs. And even though I did that, the other, still got resin. Look at those crazy cells. And so for the sides, I am just there's so much spill off that I'm just gonna lift it right back onto it. Little areas. Ah, that's better. Is that like a... There we go. And I'm not going to, well, I'll do a real quickie. Oh, goodness, no. Okay. Wowza. Okay, we're gonna re-pour that because I don't like those at all. It's amazing how much paint I can waste on a 4x4 tile. It's one of my many talents. Try not to be too jealous of that. You too can waste paint. Ooh, that one's prettier anyways. Perfect. Alrighty. So that one is going over here to dry. And yeah, the runoff's sure pretty though, isn't it? Okay. Now I need my next victim. This time I am pouring in itty bitty increments so that it's more mixed. And not as much. That is not going to be enough. I like doing these little baby pours. They're kind of fun. If any of you have ideas that you would like me to explore, let me know. I'm always coming up with ideas, but it's always good to have another brain. So this, the green and the white must be of very different thickness. Because they are wanting to move at different rates. So I looked up again today the whirring sound on my camera, and it sounds like, because there is no external mic for this camera, some people have the problem, some people don't, so it sounds like it could be a dead camera. That happened in quite a lot of them, but now I'm thinking that instead of buying a new camera, there's the green, I like it. Instead of buying a new camera, I think I'm gonna buy a Galaxy tablet, because then I can use it for numerous things. And I can upload right to YouTube. So it cuts out that middleman, and it'll take great video because my phone is Galaxy and it takes really good video. And so then I can use it for this, and I can use it to read on, and all sorts of stuff. Oh my God, something wonderful has happened to this blue one. I'm going to bring it over very carefully. Look at that. Look at what has happened. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. So maybe something magical will happen to the green. I'm not a big fan of this green one though, but so if something magical hasn't happened to it, I may change it. Now it's yellow's turn. Oh, so you know how when, oh crap. Well, I don't want to do that. Well, that's a bummer. Now I need to get more cups. Hang on. say I just put the lid on this one and put it away. Have no idea what because I've been using medicine cups and I have wondered how big they are. They are just like this regular size one. They are 1.5 ounces. So that means on like pours, sometimes I'm not even using 1/2 ounce of paint. I think I'm going to order 1 ounce medicine cups off Amazon. It's like 100 of them for $3, I think, as an add-on item. Because 1 ounce, it would be real easy also to go in there with a little towel and wipe it and reuse it. These ones, it's not so easy to wipe. So that didn't do, that's not enough. I do like the yellow though. I couldn't believe they had, today's Monday, so Cyber Monday, they have Kindle Fires on sale for $29.99. It's like, dang, that is so cheap for, I mean, you know, I think about, is there something in there? See, and that was the Mod Podge, I believe. I remember, I mean, to think that we can buy an entire computer basically for 30 bucks. It's unreal. If those filmed, I would buy those, but I think you have to have app and they're not really meant for that. And I don't really need it, otherwise it's a great deal, but I don't need it. I've got my Kindle Paperwhite so I can read out in the sun even though I never go outside. Okay, so there's my yellow. Oh, the green one is starting to do cool stuff. So let me put the yellow aside. I like the yellow. It's so sunshiny. Red, let me put that aside so I don't do the same mistake. The yellow's not as interesting just because the contrast, there's not as much contrast. Oh, it looks like Target. My favorite store. Oh, I got some yellow on this one. Ooh, pretty. These are so much fun. I should get little tiny, those little tiny ones, the little tiles that come maybe 1 inch by 1 inch. You'd separate them, they'd come on that like netted back and you would. Okay, I want more red. That would be neat to do a ton of those and to do a wall like that. I'm having so much trouble with the red. I think it's because I don't like that, so I kind of want to get rid of that. But then I can use I am not liking that. So. There, much better. A bit of a ribbon for in there. There. Okay. Just for kicks, I'm going to do red, yellow, and blue. I wonder if I can. Interesting. It turned very pastelish. Like that was not what I was expecting. Just thought ribbons would be fun. Should pour them back off into here again. Oh, it kind of looks like those ooh, this is actually cool. I actually like that one. Go figure. Alright. Well, let's take these off so I can show you the dried ones over here. Or not dry, the finished ones. So, there you go. Thanks for watching. So after the camera turned off, I decided those single colors were just too blah for me. So I changed it up. That was the blue one. That was the red one, I think. That was the green one. And that was the yellow one, I think. And then, oops, gonna make you dizzy. And then that was all the colors at the end. So I kinda changed them on up to just have a bit of fun. And I love how they all turned out. So I thought I'd show you those. So now you know I didn't end up with just those colors. And also it cut out on me at the end. So there's your little catch up. Bye.